What is going on, guys? This is your boy TKD123 here, back in here on Places and Source. This is, of course, Road to Forbidden West, episode 6, the weekly podcast series dedicated to any and all things Horizon Forbidden West, from news, lore, reactions, and upon release, which we got. Oh, this is the last episode. This is the last episode, Joe, before the big game comes out. Let's go. And upon release, our review along with the spoiler cast to end the series would be, of course, as I said before, the Plat Champ PS Trophy Room's other half, Joe, Mr. Badbit Moran. How you doing, good sir?
I'm doing fantastic, and I need to let everybody know you have, as this podcast goes out, 48 hours to go on over, hit 5 stars over on Apple Podcasts for the Trophy Room of PlayStation Podcast to have a chance to win a copy of Horizon Forbidden West. Because you know what? My hype, Kev,
It's
through
peaking.
the goddamn roof.
It's peaking. Yup. Oof.
After the cinematic trailer we saw yesterday. Oh, Kev.
Yes,
Kev.
sir. No, listen. I just can't wait to see our girl Aloy at one of the Super Bowl ads tomorrow, as of this recording.
Oh, is that a prediction?
This goes. Oh wait, can we make a prediction? Yo, I'm kind of down because this goes live 10 a.m. tomorrow, which is before the Super Bowl. So people have some time. Yeah. We have some time.
Okay.
That might be it. But yo, we are very close. I was buying tickets for Uncharted, and I have a 4 p.m. showing in Arizona, like the very first one, so that I can go home, perhaps stream or record my thoughts on the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we'll have plenty of time to go into Horizon later on that night. Very excited. We are really close to that. But some housekeeping. Some housekeeping here. Before we get into everything, of course, check out Joe, Mr. Badbit Moran's PS Trophy Room links, all that good stuff down below. We got Twitter, Spotify down there as well, YouTube as well down there, and definitely go follow those links for Joe. And of course, you can catch the show here on YouTube.com/PlayStation Source, as well as podcast services like Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, etc. via the anchor link down below in the description. Like the video and or rate the podcast. It really does help us get even more viewers so we can grow the PSS family. Down below as well, let us know what you like or dislike about the show, and connect with us further on Twitter and Discord in the description. If you're feeling generous, hit that join button, become a member of the channel. With that join button, you can do a $1 Prince tier member, just like the people Musa, and our $5 King tier members, just like Caleb Kaiser, Psyquest Sean, the Iraq Knight, and of course the homie Owen. Check out the stream series, Mr. Joe.
Yeah.
Do you think I started the Frozen Wild stream series? Yes or no?
No.
Listen, so here's the plan.
Okay.
Here's the plan, right? Because, so, I'm obviously when the big PlayStation game comes out, I'm doing a lot of streaming, right? So the plan is to just start the buffet early. So we're gonna blow through the Frozen Wilds. I'm hoping on every star that I'm gonna be able to do it, but which I should be able to. It's 4 main missions, not a big deal. So we're gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, Frozen Wilds DLC. It's probably gonna be late streams after the gym. Might be a little bit late on the East Coast, but I'm gonna do it. Hopefully.
Dude, that you know dedication.
What? Not hopefully.
You will.
It will be done. It will be
happen.
done.
Just to let you know, FYI, it is February 12th as of recording. It is, I don't know why someone has decided that they're going to mow their lawn. So if you hear any humming in the background, just FYI.
That's not good. You know, it's all right. Perhaps the lawn.
I'm going to find a landscaper today is what I think after the show. Or maybe during it.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
Fire them up. Well, we got some news story here to ease into the show here.
Yeah.
We got some great sales numbers from Horizon Zero Dawn. This is coming to us directly from Sony. They have confirmed that Horizon Zero Dawn has sold over 20 million units across PS4 and PC, which is, I think this is the 3rd or 4th PlayStation exclusive, at least in the PS4 era, or maybe of all time, I don't know, to cross 20 million. Love to see it.
So I think, let me get the Benji sales thing out here. I think it's Spider-Man at number 1, over 20. God of War over 20, which congratulations to them. since their PC launch, they've sold 2 million copies on PC. Spider-Man Miles Morales, Uncharted, Last of Us, and I think now Horizon joins that list.
Uncharted 4?
20. Yeah, I believe so. Uncharted 4. And I do want to make sure that is the case now. So awesome, man. Awesome. What are your first thoughts?
I mean, out of the games that have sold over 20, right? I'm primarily looking at like Spider-Man and God of War, right? I think it's really impressive to be in that rank for Horizon specifically, given that it is a brand new IP. It was I think probably a big risk for that studio over at Guerrilla Games to step out of their comfort zone and do something that wasn't Killzone. You know, they've been doing since I think the first Killzone came out in 2006. I believe it was a launch title for PS3. So to be able to have their, second IP under the belt, a brand new genre that they're not familiar with, or at least they weren't at the time, to come out and sell over 20 eventually, is dope. So,
and like people got to understand this, like this isn't a normal thing. Most games don't sell, 1 million units, let alone 20 million, right? Yeah. And on one platform. Like, that is some Nintendo level stuff. These are games that are entering the top 50 games sold type of range. So like PlayStation entering that upper echelon. Now think about, again, being on one platform, selling that 4 or 5 times over. It's incredibly impressive. And to see a team take such a, I always fight back on the idea that Sony this generation has been safe, quote unquote, because I think they take risks, maybe not with the genres they choose, but with the settings they choose. So like if you told me, we're going to see in just, again, like the most broadest of sense, some redheaded girl dressed up, appropriating some Native American garb, fighting some robot dinosaurs in a post-apocalyptic future, I'd be like, you're out of your mind. But because that story is so good, because the lore is so incredible, and because the gameplay is so much fun, you've seen it, just all those things make sense in its scope. And it's really hard to do when you're making something that is like fooling people that it's fantasy because it's really post-apocalyptic is just really, really awesome to really see. So these numbers, to me, it's surprising because you're right. Like we used to know them for Killzone, a shooter franchise that many people love but could not kill the Halo like PlayStation wanted until we bought them. We bought the Bungie.
Talk that talk.
So like talk. Yeah, it's it is stellar to see that the team deserves all the roses here, man. They're
absolutely
amazing.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, love to see it. 20 million copies deserved. Yeah, I'll say. 20 million copies deserved. And just like last week's episode, Horizon Zero Dawn does not have a trash. It's not Horizon Zero Dawn.
Exactly.
Let me just reiterate that. Next up here, we actually, you know what? This was low key a direct response to something that I brought up. In terms of probably wouldn't have been this drastic, but I thought it was a little bit at least something to take note of for those that have base PS4s. That hey, they have not shown Horizon Forbidden West gameplay running on PS4 on the base PS4 specifically, but Guerrilla is listening. They definitely heard this episode, 100%.
That's right.
Had to have been the case.
Got the DMs.
They're like, you know what? Let's just release it. So they put out 22 seconds of PlayStation 4 footage of just Aloy walking in like this like field area. Seems to be looking good. Like one could nitpick, why are you not showing like a combat encounter? But I'm just, hey, it seems to be running pretty fine. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and we'll see when the game comes out. But it's looking good.
It's looking good, man. This is a team that, again, this game was supposed to be a PlayStation 4 game, right? Absolutely. It was made for PS4, and then midway through development, they started on PS5. So this game is supposed to run on this console, so I'm absolutely certain it's going. I don't think this is a Cyberpunk situation. No. And honestly, it still looks so good. Yeah. It still looks really, really good, even after even it not being on PS5, which looks stunning. It still looks really capable. So I'm just wondering, they showed you how this game looks, but how is your PlayStation 4 going to sound?
Dude, I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait.
I love the memes of like PlayStation 4 trying to, trying to run Horizon and like it's an explosion or some crap. Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Because, dude, like sometimes I forget how loud my PS4 Pro was. At least my Pro. I had one of like the early gen PS4 Pros. I know they updated them later on to accommodate for that, but my PS4 Pro was loud, bro.
You want to know something funny? I never got that. I never understood like, oh, my PlayStation 4 is so loud. My PlayStation 4 is so loud. I was like, y'all are making this up. I have headphones. I'm not hearing any of it. So one day, and I game almost exclusively on headphones. I decided one day to just take them off and just play with, I think maybe they were charging or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck is, what's this sound? I like try to lean over to my PC, not the PC. And I'm like, is the AC on? Like, no. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all were right.
Is it the flux capacitor?
Exactly.
Is it Doc Brown? Like, yo.
Are you about to go back in time? God.
88 miles an hour. 88 miles an hour, I always look at my dash when I hit 88 and I'm always like, nice,
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
If I ever get close to 80, it's like, all right, what's another 8 gonna do? Maybe send me back to the past. All right, let's do it.
Officer, I was testing a theory. What do you want me to do?
Honestly, my goal, if I ever get rich, is to buy a DeLorean, trick it out.
You love it.
And then see if those bastards could do 90. Like I will. I'm speeding at night, going 90 miles an hour. I want the cops to chase me, and then I want like a little button I press on the dash that makes the lights flicker, and then like it just turns off. Because then I would politely pull over. Well, I don't think I'd get a ticket, honestly, because that is.
I hope I get some cool cops. Yeah.
That is awesome. And then you could take me away for being negligent or whatever.
I know there's a company out in Texas that does refurb. Yep. Yeah, do you know about that? Yeah.
And they also make kit cars. Like they make kit DeLoreans.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I think like last time I checked, there were 40,000. That was like 10 plus years ago now. But
nice.
Dude, when it comes to Star Wars, Back to the Future,
I love Back to the Future.
It's
God
it's
damn,
I got to sit in a DeLorean once. Humble brag.
Really? Yeah. I've only seen one. I've seen it like a few times in real life. But
I've seen it a few times, and every time I've seen one, I've freaked out. I'm like, oh my God, it's whatever. like the person in the back would be like, what are you freaking out about? I'm like, a DeLorean? And they're like, what?
I love that you like can't not freak out. No. It's like it's always gonna be special when you see one.
Yeah.
Always. At least
always. Please, Hollywood, don't touch Back to the Future.
Oh, can you imagine? They would fuck that up. I swear to God.
Oh, absolutely they would.
That'd be so bad.
Absolutely they would.
Please don't.
I don't have any faith in them.
Well, I do have faith in the accessibility options that Horizon for the West is.
That's how you bring us back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I swung the wheel the other way.
Yeah.
Swung the wheel the other way. I'm gonna skim through this, but I know I read some cool ones that I wish I just copy pasted some of them that like are really cool. But I'll read a little bit from this Push Square article. Again, links below in the description to all these stories from Liam Croft over at Push Square. Fans of motion-based control inputs will be incredibly happy to learn that Horizon Forbidden West ships with support for gyro aiming as a part of a long list of accessibility options included in PS5 and the PS4 title. The feature is only mentioned alongside the use of the PS5 DualSense controller, where the built-in accelerometer and gyroscope are used to, quote, make intuitive micro-adjustments to aimed shots for the extra touch of precision. There's a ton of things about difficulty where, of course, there is the standard different changes in the mode of what you can do from easy to hard. But there's also a custom ability that acts very much like Celeste its difficulty options where you can tune like how much damage that Aloy does, how much health that the machines have overall, so you can like fine tune it to what you want out of the game. There's also a really cool thing, Joe, that I think I might use just because, I don't know. It's called an easy loot system, right? Where if you don't shoot off all of the components off of a machine, right, they show up in the loot pool after you kill the machine anyway. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
I actually like that a lot. I'm like, you know what? I might do that just because. Like that's a really nice way to do it, because I mean, it's on the machine.
Right.
Why can't we strip it when we're done, killing it,
Although that's not something I do, but I respect it.
Yeah. I'm like thinking about it. Like cuz I definitely like the thought that you have to put into, okay, I want to shoot off this canister to get chill water off of this machine, right? Like, I do like that, but I think it's cool. Hey, like if I miss something, I still get it at the end. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff too, of course. The UI that you can change. You can turn off the adaptive triggers if you're not feeling that as well. Ton of different stuff. But definitely the one I read that really caught my eye was the easy loot system and the custom difficulty where you can like fine tune everything. So looking to be another hit in terms of accessibility. You got any riveting thoughts on this, Mr. Babbitt, Joe Moran? Any
No, more people get to experience this game, more people get to set it the way that they desire is awesome, and this is what the developers want, and this is the time that they've been able to put into it, so I'm all on board for it. Awesome. This is great. I love that PlayStation is starting to go more into the accessibility route in terms of software and really getting into the nooks and crannies of things to make sure that everybody has a chance to experience the game. I think of Ratchet and Clank as well. I would really love to sit down and interview one of the folks that does the accessibility options for all these PlayStation first party, because they're doing a fantastic and stellar job.
Oh yeah. Just some things that I read here as well. They have stuff where you can automatically highlight the climbable areas in the environment instead of using your focus. A little small thing, but still that's cool and nice to see. But then one that I actually like a lot is every time you boot the game, you can turn on an option that tells you the story so far.
Oh,
I love that.
Awesome.
That's huge.
Every game should have that.
I know, but
because how many times you're like, oh, what happened here?
Exactly.
What's going on? That's impressive. I want to see how that works.
Yeah, I can't wait to mess around with that and see. Oh, dude, that's fucking great. That's a really nice addition right there. Yeah, that's super nice. You can also have same thing from Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales. There are optional load screens if you want. This is load screens that PS4 players will see. But PS5 players won't be able to see these load screens.
That's right.
Power of the SSD, some of that Mark Cerny sauce.
That's right. Power of our ears.
Indeed. Indeed. So while PS4 okay, so so you can just toggle those load screens, and there's a full list on the blog. You can go check it out. But it has the usual stuff too, with like the colorblind modes and all that such, like all of the things that you would assume would be there. But can't wait to see the breakdown, whatever Steven Saylor has to say about this too. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, but it's looking good.
It's looking good. It's not looking good. I'm not crazy about the Horizon merch at their store. I got distracted when trying to find the accessibility stuff. I don't know. I'm not feeling most of these designs. That's why you should probably go over to one of our merch shops, because we probably got better themed Horizon t-shirts, like the Trophy Room Horizon Forbidden West themed tee. Just to let y'all know that. That's not just me just plugging. I'm like, I think I could do better than that.
Reminds me Tuesday morning to buy Trophy Room merch.
Oh, you handsome son of a gun! You don't have to do that.
I was
just a plug, you know.
Ooh,
there's a waterproof bag that looks nice.
I saw a Horizon like green bomber jacket that looked pretty clean. Yeah. But I didn't see the actual design of like what's on it, but it looked clean from a distance.
It looked pretty clean. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the logo in the back.
Is it like a big, nasty, like very apparent logo?
Yeah, you're roboting a bit for me, Kev, but yeah,
Am I?
Yeah. I can hear bits and pieces. It's enough.
I can leave the call and come back if you need me to.
I mean, if you'd like to.
Yeah, here. Let me
Okay.
see.
I'll talk to the audience because I don't know if you want to have this part out or not.
Yeah, don't stop your recording. Talk to the audience. It's cool. That's cool.
Okay. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna act like I know what Kevin was saying, because he got real. Like, you guys don't hear it because you're like, oh, he sounds fine, you sound fine, right? But like on my end, he sounded like he was digitally drowning. Like he was in the metaverse and he couldn't handle it or something. Man, aren't NFTs a scam? So yeah, no, I'm looking at this bomber jacket. I'm just not. Maybe I gotta look at it closer. But
Do I sound okay?
You sound pretty good.
I sound pretty good.
Yeah, you sound great now. Let's continue on with the show.
We're good.
Yeah, I just said that NFTs are a scam because they are. That's all we really talk about, me and the audience.
Oh, like, last thing I'll say, I always like game merch to be like very much apparent to someone that's played the game, but still look visually appealing to those that have not played the game.
Exactly.
I like that type of merch. I need that. So I don't like a nasty like Horizon Forbidden West fucking logo. Like nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I need like, I don't know, just some iconography that I could be like, oh yeah, Horizon, of course.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, love to see it. Next up here, oof, this felt good. This felt good. The preload is live, ladies and gentlemen. Horizon Forbidden West is indeed installed on my PlayStation 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
it's on there. The code is in there, bro. All 80 something gigs of it. It's all there. It's all there. Very, very excited. So just wanted to give a little alert to those out there. If you've pre-ordered the game, if you hopefully want a copy off of the trophy room giveaway as well, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You'll be able to preload that thing. I assume it's going to be a digital copy. I don't know if you're doing a physical copy or...
Oh, no, I'm doing digital.
Yeah.
Physical shipping, it's just too much. It really is just too much.
Too much. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. But yeah, just in case you want to throw it out there. And then also something that I didn't do, I don't know why. I just bought the deluxe edition. I don't know why. I just felt like, giving Gorilla, just giving Gorilla a little more of my money just cause, right? But if you have not purchased Horizon Forbidden West, remember, you can just buy the PS4 version and then get the free upgrade to the PS5 version.
Yeah, real talk. These are my words, not the PS. Your source doesn't necessarily endorse this, but PlayStation's definitely ripping you off here. They should not on the PlayStation 5 store have it for $69.99. They should have it at $59.99 because they know as well as you that though we know that it should be $60, that the average consumer may not know that it's should be $60 and got to buy it at $70, and I think that's a really shady and scummy thing to do. So if you didn't know, now you know. Go onto the PlayStation mobile app, buy it there on PlayStation 4 for $59.99, and you will have the PlayStation 5 version. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't get scammed out of money because execs are greedy.
No, I totally forgot because you can't buy the PS4 version on the PlayStation 5 console PlayStation Store.
Right.
You need to go to the mobile. These Sony, man, these. You know what? I'm the co-sign with you on that. That's obviously absurd. Yeah, because there's no other way to explain that other than like, hey, your average gamer, right? That don't follow this stuff, right? They're not gonna know the difference, right? Like, oh, okay, I have a PS5. I'm buying the PlayStation 5 version on the store on my PS5. Everything checks out. They have none the wiser, So
yeah.
Definitely save yourself $10. You know what I'm saying? Go buy yourself a drink.
Yeah.
Buy yourself a drink. And then lastly here, we talked about this early on in the top of the show, but not much to say here. The cinematic trailer did drop. Looking good. It's looking good. I have a question.
Yeah.
I remember the quote that Aloy says, right, about if you're gonna make a stand, what is it? Some shit. so,
You're gonna make it say some shit. Yeah. I remember that line vividly.
So
yeah.
cool. Is that from Rost? Or is that from... That's from Rost, right? Okay.
Yes, I could have sworn it's from Rost, but yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, like, who else could have told her that would have been of significance? I'm like, Elizabeth? But I'm like, I don't know what context Elizabeth would be saying that.
No, it's definitely Rost.
Yeah,
That's at least how I interpreted it. It's some gray matter kicked up in my brain, so.
Yeah.
Looks stunning, man.
I like it. It was playing yesterday at work, and I like when just old people are like, what's that video game over there?
Oh, is it finally getting TV spots? Because I don't watch TV.
I saw it yesterday. Yeah. I saw it yesterday. Awesome. They've been showing the gameplay, like final, probably not the release trailer, obviously, but the like one of the gameplay trailers they've been showing for a while now. But I saw the cinematic trailer. I saw this new one yesterday at work. So, and I predict Super Bowl. Very excited.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna hold my predictions. I'll hold it for now.
Because I wasn't gonna add that one, but do we want to make that one? Do you think it won't?
Well, I mean, we gotta get into the predictions before I can.
You know what? You're right. I'm dumb. Let's add.
Will it be at Superb Owl?
Also, who do you have for Super Bowl, by the way?
Don't know even who's playing.
The Rams and the Bengals.
Don't know what a Bengal is, so I'm going for the Rams.
Good man. Because my cousins have been trying to get me more into sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know I'm a gamer boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But trying to get me to these sports. And so I'm from New York, right? I guess shout out to the Giants, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I know they're trash, right? Shout out to the Cardinals. You know, they definitely did their thing this season. Shout out to them. But there's just something about, listen, I'm a sucker for blue and yellow, my favorite colors. So I just been drawn to the Rams the past few years.
It used to be purple, right?
Did the Rams used to be purple? Maybe.
Yeah. Purple's a dope color. People sleep on purple.
Purple
nice. And pink are great colors. And they're like, oh, pink's a girl color. I'm like, how are colors feminine, you dumb idiot? You know? I love pink. I think it's a dope-ass color. I have that. Like, every time I have a weapon skin, I'm like, where's the pink skin? This looks dope as hell.
Really makes a statement, you know?
Yeah.
Just a vibrant pop, you know?
Yeah, it's vibrant, you know?
Absolutely.
And then because, like, you know, people with, like, the dumb masculinity thing, whatever they call it nowadays, they're just like, oh my god, I can't believe I got killed by a pink weapon. It's kind of like we were playing Halo, and my buddy gets triggered every time someone kills him with the cat ears. He gets triggered so bad. I'm like, whatever, it's just cat ears.
First time I saw that, I thought it was fake, honestly.
Yeah, it's very memeable.
Yeah.
But
yeah, let's see it.
Yeah.
Get into the main topic here, of course, of the show. You know what I'm saying? This is the patented, one of my favorite episodes in the Road 2 series of any and all Road 2 series. We always make sure to do this the episode before the game comes out. The Horizon Forbidden West predictions and bets episodes. Okay, the first thing we gotta tackle here, right? So it's gonna be a list of, I want to probably get to 10. We have 7 right now. Number 6, I forgot what I was typing, but I'll remember it at some point. I totally forgot what I was gonna write there, but we'll fill out the rest as we go on, because I would have had this more prepared.
Sure.
But I was at the club last night, and I was trying to do this doc, and I looked like a fool. You know, I was margarita one hand, Road to Forbidden West, Google Doc the other hand. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to make it work, and it wasn't working. But we're
God
gonna pull it
bless you,
together.
because I'm not into the club scene. Obviously, when you look at me, but it's just, you know, it's too loud. Can we lower the music? To hear the other person.
My camera's not on. Apologies.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Maybe that's the thing that calls you the robot.
Maybe.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Off, that's fine.
If it, yeah.
It's more. You know what? It's probably more
do
important to you that you see my facial expression, so you know when to butt in or not.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. But yeah, no, because like I'll be going out this weekend. I think I'm going out tonight. I think I might have to bail out. And then next weekend, because it's one of my friends' birthdays, and then my birthday is in like 2 weeks, and so we always like just party at the same time. It's a lot. But
yeah.
The predictions and best episodes. The first thing we got to tackle here is the wager. All right. What do you want to put on the table for the winner? Because there will be a winner.
Oh, there will be a winner.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So in the past, we've done things like I'll buy you a game. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do a little bit low stakes, we could do like, hey, $30 PSN or whatever. But I'm always down for a game. Like, yo, it's a casual. I owe you one. You just hit me up whenever you want something. Boom, bow, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that could be on the table, or we could do lower stakes, perhaps. Maybe $25, $30 PSN. We'll be feeling on Joe's side. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Or if you want, we can just put a pin in that. And we could think about it.
No. I like putting skin in the game. I like putting skin in the game.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Let's do F it. Let's do a game.
I always like
whoever
the game
wins.
One. Okay.
Now I suck at. I'm just gonna be real. I suck at predictions. I never get anything right, and I'm a big dumb idiot, folks. But so be prepared to win, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, the loser will. Loser will purchase a game for winner.
Yeah.
Cost doesn't really matter. We'll just, hopefully there's a cool PSN sale,
Oh, no. I want a deluxe. Whatever it is, it's the deluxe version of. Yeah.
You're like, no, Kev. Elden Ring, Digital Deluxe Edition. Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes,
I already got that on lock. You don't even have to worry about that.
Yes, sir. I need to buy Destiny, the Witch Queen. I don't know why I'm going to buy it, because I'm going to play it in, like, March. I'm not going to play it this month. But, well. Now, first up here. The first prediction we got to make. This one will be null and void by Monday at, I believe, 4 a.m. I think the embargo is for Horizon. Okay. So this one it's going to be a little tiny window, but we can still predict it. You know what I'm saying? What is your Metacritic prediction?
Well, we should do a coin flip, right?
Oh, for like who goes first?
Yeah.
If you want, yeah. I need to get a coin. Where? I feel like I have a coin here. I have a coin over there. You want me to go get a?
Yeah, go get a coin, because I don't have any currency on hand. Let's see what I got. I got a Glide Advance Protection Floss. You always got a floss on hand. And I got Flonase. So we could flip a Flonase.
Flonase? What's that?
Yeah. For your sinuses.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. Coin acquired. All right. Would you like heads or tails, good sir?
Heads. Shit.
Oh, shit. That kind of went everywhere. Heads is the winner.
Ooh, you go first.
Didn't you pick heads?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that means I gotta go? Oh, yeah, we should clean that up.
Wait, what?
All right.
If you'd like, I will do research in terms of the Horizon Zero Dawn Metacritic, but I believe
No.
Listen. Okay, what's up?
I have faith in this game.
Oh, shit. You got the faith, guys.
I have faith in this game.
He played Guardians and has the faith.
Now, does it have to be exact or whoever's closest?
I believe it's whoever's closest at the end of the day. But hey, like if you get it nail on the head, then of course you win. But like if it's like a, let's say 90, right? You guess 89, I guess 88, you would win.
Gotcha.
Closest, yeah.
And are we doing Metacritic or OpenCritic?
I typically do Metacritic. I know there's either or. If you want, I don't mind switching it for this one to the OpenCritic. I'm just not too familiar with OpenCritic. I really don't pay attention to that one specifically.
It's gonna be a 92.
92 on Metacritic?
Yeah.
92. Okay.
Can I do like where it's like a range?
A range? Yeah, we've done that in the past. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah,
okay, yeah, listen, you have the
no.
experience. I have no idea. I think it's gonna be a 92.
No, because I'm definitely in that lower 90 range, but I'm like,
I'm just saying, guys, if you pick 93, that's a real shit move.
No, I'm not. Definitely not. But like now I'm thinking like, guys, like this has the potential to be like the Uncharted 2 of Horizon, right? Yeah. Like, and I believe Horizon's Metacritic's at 89 for Zero Dawn, and like right. I think that's a great place to start, right? So if they can only build from there, and the amount of we're seeing with how they're fixing a lot of the major problems, like, dude, I think that, listen, I might be crazy, and I hate when I do this because I'm always gonna gas up. Damn it. I kind of want to go like 90 fucking 5 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was thinking 95, to be honest.
Yeah.
because you're right. Like, this is the sequel to, but I also know there, as of recording, there's a number of people that haven't beaten it yet.
Damn. Okay.
But again, that's just me, and I don't want to influence you at all. I guess I just did.
Right.
Oh well.
Well,
listen,
I mean,
you want to go a couple numbers higher than me? That's fine.
I just feel like it has the potential to hit a true, like, be in the realm of like a middle 90. You know, I think it does have that potential right now.
I just think let me just take a look at God of War 2018.
That's a 93?
I typed in Goof of War.
92, I think.
That's a 90. See, here's the thing. God of War, which is a literal perfect game,
Facts.
94.
Yeah, I think it might be some God of War type things right there. But
you think it's God of War level? All right.
I think it has the potential to reach that, is what I'm really feeling. But when I take into account that it's an open world game, you're right. There's a lot to digest there.
It's always gonna be it's like, does this hit the Breath of the Wild scale? That's what.
Yeah. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna go for the fences. I think it could hit a 95.
Okay.
Oh, but that's so high for a Metacritic prediction.
Really is. Again.
Yeah,
that's why I feel like I hit
a
really good number at 92.
92 is a sweet spot. Before we were talking, I was leaning on like a 91, to be honest with you. But because I think the lowest possible score is gonna be like an 88. But I doubt it's gonna be in the 80s. I think it will be a 90 plus. Yeah. I'm gonna go 94.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 94. I think it could hit that lower echelon 90.
You know what? Let me just see. Oh yeah, no, okay. Damn, I feel like I'm in a good spot. You said 94?
Yeah.
Okay, I said 92. I think I'm gonna be right here.
I like your spot more. I do, but
because here's the thing.
I'm gonna keep the faith. What's up?
The Witcher 3, which is also debatably a perfect game, though I've never beaten it. I've just, from everybody's critical acclaim, it's some of the best world building. That I agree. 92. So I feel like I'm in a good. I feel like I'm genuinely in a good place. But God forbid if it hits 93, what happens?
Oh fuck. Oh shit. I did not realize that. That's a 93. If it's 93, we'll reconvene.
Okay, we'll reconvene at a later date.
Because the last episode for Road 2 is going over the bets and predictions, because we could predict some stuff that is in the game, so we gotta beat it first and see it through, all that great stuff. So I think here, I think I remembered what 6 was. I mean, I didn't, but I have something that I'm gonna just type real quick. VR game story versus side quest. Okay.
I like this. He's in it.
Yeah, we're in it. All right, so we gotta come up with 3 off the dome eventually. So just keep that in your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let's go to number 2.
All right.
The big question: are you going to be able to mount a flying machine? Yes or no? Of course, this is up for debate. They have said that the PS4 cannot handle something like that.
Right.
The PS5, I assume, definitely can. Or would they have an entire feature siloed off for the PS5? It's a good question. Will it be just like traversal animation on PS4 as opposed to being controllable on PS5? Is that a possibility? What do we think, Joe? I'll let you answer first.
No.
Joe with the definitive no. Do you have any explanation, or is it the PS4 thing?
I mean, are you saying yes?
Yeah.
You think so? I because I don't want flying, because I feel like that takes away from the world. I always bring it back to the World of Warcraft devs when they added in Burning Crusade. They added flying, and they often say how flying was their biggest mistake in the game, because players didn't get to experience traversing the world and being a part of it. They were just literally flying over it. So when I'm taking a look at Horizon, I want to be a part of that world and I want to live in the world. I think that flying a robot pterodactyl, as fun it may be, will wear down its welcome within the first minute. Because I'm not traversing, I'm not climbing. I'm literally thinking, like, if I'm using that robot, like, pterodactyl, I'm not flying, I'm gliding.
Okay.
And again, that's falling with style. That's not flight.
Falling with style.
Right?
You love to see it.
That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, you want, again, Breath of the Wild would suck if I got to fly up the mountain. The thing that makes Breath of the Wild special is I'm actively climbing the mountain. But God forbid it fucking rains. Then that plan all goes to shit.
Where I'm at is, like, I think they have, I mean, granted, we don't have a ton of evidence for this, but I believe they've said, and, like, I think that there are some parts in trailers that you can kind of take apart and perhaps come to the conclusion that they're adding a bit more verticality to the world of Horizon, right? So I'm thinking that, like, I'm just imagining some really cool, like, canyons that you'll be able to interact with in the sky, and, like, it won't just be, like, you just flying over everything. I do feel like you will be within the confines of the verticality of the world within the Horizon, and in at least some places, right, that make it that will make it feel like you're still interfacing with the Forbidden West from a ground level, as opposed to, you know, just being down there literally in the trenches. So
I do think you'll have a pterodactyl pet.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's a move.
Like
maybe it's like even a summon, like in a Final Fantasy.
Oh, what if it's like a little, like, hunter killer drone type thing that, like, kind of like targets machines or whatever, or like there's like a radar type thing. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Maybe it acts as a UAV type of, that'd be cool.
Yeah. That like if it gave
So nice.
every, like, you go into like a enemy like encampment, you send it out first, tag all the enemies. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. We'll see. I'm gonna go yes. I believe it. And also, last thing I'll say, the cinematic trailer, bro. There's a part where there's like a flying mount, and then Aloy does like a backflip, and it looks like she lands on it, and I'm like, bro, I can, please just do it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you on the criticism of like not having it be like you're skipping over the world that they made, right? Like, I definitely hear you on that, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Number 3, will we see Rost? Rost has been to the Forbidden West. We definitely know that. Oh my god, he's fucking dead. I'm dumb as fuck.
No, that's a prediction. We could just say, but like, how, like, will we see a hologram of Rost or a flashback of Rost?
Okay. We can still.
You can still use that question.
Flashback.
Look at you at the club.
Or hologram. Now I'm thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna roll. Okay, I think flashback might be a given, right? That might be a pretty safe bet for sure. But now I'm thinking hologram. Okay, maybe he's out there in the Forbidden West. In the past, he stumbled across one of the old world, like, terminal systems, whatever, and like its surveillance recorded Rost, like, trying to get in, right? Or something like that, you know. I think that could be interesting. And then, like, Aloy stumbles upon it now as she's traveling through the Forbidden West, you know. That could be interesting.
It has to be. No, I think Ross is dead. I don't even think you see him, like, in a hologram. I don't think you see him ever.
Yeah, I low key want to say no too. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know where he would fit.
Exactly.
You know?
Unless it's like in the very beginning that he's warning you about the Forbidden West and why you should never go there. But, like, any of those characters could say that to you. It doesn't have to be Rost. Yeah. And I mean, I don't think you personally need a personal connection to the Forbidden West. I think there's a reason why you're going to the Forbidden West.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Yeah. I just don't see where he would fit. That would make sense, you know. Number 4. Ted Faro, the CEO of the Faro company, the one that made the machines that eradicated human civilization and all that, is he behind the Red Blight? You know? Or is something that he did during the Project Zero Dawn initiative, is there some backdoor thing that he did that is causing all of this? What do we think?
Huh. I'm gonna say no. I think it's.
You're gonna say no. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's behind the Red Blight.
Okay.
Like him per se. Like he accidentally tripped and he flipped the switch. Like I don't think it's that.
Okay.
I think someone else has done it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah, right? Because I think there's a solid chance that he had proven to act on his own accord on certain things in the first game, right? Where he wiped Apollo, right? With honestly, I'm gonna say a pretty sane reason of thought. I would say, overall, I get the spirit of what he was trying to do. Him saying, guys, if we give these new humans the same information that we had, they're gonna have a high probability of doing the same thing that we did. Why would we do that? You know? And it's like, okay, I can. Perhaps that's a little extreme, right? Maybe, but I get the spirit of what you were going for, and I get the concern. So I feel like he may have done something else. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't trust him?
I don't trust this Ted right here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't know, man. Number 5. We will learn something about Aloy that changes how we view her. And I'm gonna kind of leave that just open. I know that's a pretty open interpretation, right? And like this is something that we can debate later on when we recap all these bets and everything.
Sure.
But we will learn something about Aloy that changes how we view her. I'm gonna say
negatively
from like a
or
grand,
positively.
I think it could be either or. I'm gonna leave open to either negative or positive, and I think that like it can be. But I do think that it does have to be like an impactful thing that we learn that.
Because I mean, the story is going to change Aloy. She has to have an arc.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's the main character. She has to have an overarching.
Oh yeah, right.
Arc, but like impact. I'm thinking like Last of Us 2 level impact, where like we changed by the end of that movie, that game. We changed the way we thought of Ellie.
Oh,
immensely.
Absolutely.
That's the type of impact, and I don't see that. In this game.
Okay.
I think you're always going to see Aloy be Aloy. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm trying to think. Will we learn something about Aloy that changes how we view her? I'm thinking like Now like I'm thinking back to like would they add additional context to like her creation? Right, or really, like, do you need to do that? Do you need to meddle with that? You know, really, like, it's already beautiful. The fact that Gaia essentially cloned Elizabeth using her DNA to help save the whole Gaia Prime initiative and all that. Right, like, that's already beautiful in itself. So, will we learn something about Aloy that changes how we view her? I guess not. Yeah. I guess not. We'll see. Yeah, I'll lean no too. It's all right. I'm gonna do a lowercase no. I'm gonna do a little lowercase no. Number 6, Horizon Forbidden West will tee up the Call of the Mountain VR game, either in the main story or side quests. Do you think that Guerrilla will? What I'm saying here is that like, will they like kind of like do like a not in a egregious like annoying way, but like a poster sign of like, hey, like this is called the mountain stuff, you know, that you can experience later on this year, right? Like, I know it won't be like pre-order now or some bullshit, like no, like not like that, but like, will it be very clear that Guerrilla is trying to tell us that you can experience this story in the PSVR title later on this year?
Like, there's gonna be nods to it.
Yeah, and like
Yes.
and like will those nods, right, be in the main storyline, right? Like will it be housed in the main story, or will it be in a side quest thing that you have to go and search out, and like experience for yourself?
No, it will be referenced in the main story.
Okay.
It'll be like something. I'll just say yes, and not give my reason until you go.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would probably make sense to do it in the main quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think of like what I think they might do, right? Is I think they might introduce something very specific that is done in a side quest that you are given the opportunity to expand upon it in the VR game, right? Whether it be like I don't know, like we don't know much about the VR game, right? But they seem to be going through an environment. There's a tall neck there, right? So maybe they're doing some like hunting of some sort, right? And like they're going on a hunt or like some very specific gameplay instance that you experience in a side quest, and it won't play the same in the VR game, obviously, but like the same kind of core objective will be there.
So you're saying it'll be referenced, but it's in a side quest.
Yeah, I'm
saying
leaning towards
it'll be
in the main quest. Yeah. But then it's like, Kev, like they could easily introduce one of the main characters in the Call of the Mountain VR game in the main quest, and that would be doing it.
Yeah.
Like so. I think either way you're gonna take this, but like I think that there could be a chance that like they do kind of like a very specific like side quest thing and like really like entice you on the prospect of like if it's hunting, doing a hunt and like what is that like in this world, in this land in the Forbidden West, and play more of it in Call of the Mountain VR.
I think it's similar to the way how Star Wars and Marvel have done it, where you're going through the main story, and there is a reference to this thing, right. And or a question that is like not imminent for Aloy to answer, but for someone else to answer. So like the way Marvel like introduces characters is really, and having them branch off. It's like for example, Spider-Man. He's like, well, why didn't you call Captain Marvel to solve this? And they're like, she's off world. It's like right. the universe references the universe and they give a reason as to why that person isn't there to help, or why that person is gone to do something else, or have done, because we don't even know when Call of the Mountain takes place. So I think it does get referenced in the main story, because if you're PlayStation and Gorilla, you want everybody to have this question that they want answered, and you want everybody to see it, so that when Call of the Mountain comes out, you're like, oh, that part in Forbidden West, that makes sense now. You don't have to 100% the game to get that answer, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like there is legit an episode of Mando that does this, or sorry, a Book of Boba Fett that does this, but I can't really say the reason as to why. But maybe I just said it.
Dude, I've done the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake so many times in the past. Like, bro, like
here's the thing, real talk. Can I get one side tangent in?
Oh, please go ahead, please, because I'm trying to find the name of a character. But go ahead.
Yeah, Book of Boba Fett, very mid show. Halfway through, it's a mess. It's a messy show, but
it's very messy.
But what you see, you don't like. At the end of it, you don't care how messy that show was. You don't.
Yes. Yeah. It's yeah. Where I'm at is like, yo, like it's definitely messy, right? And I don't think that you can excuse that, right? Like it's very much in your face and apparent, but man, did I have a fucking good time with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
There was some top tier shit that's like mind blowing, It just sucks that like they had to do that at the sake of what could have been a really cool Boba Fett story. Yeah. I agree.
Focus on the Tuscans. That's where you went wrong.
Indeed.
Or you should have been a focus on the Tuscan. That's neither here nor there. Back to Horizon in this bet.
I want to, oh man, like I want to talk to you more about that, but it's cool. Someday. Number 7. Horizon Forbidden West cinematic trailer shown at the Super Bowl. This, again, is going to be even more outdated by the time this goes live. It'll be just a few hours away, like a few hours before the Super Bowl. Do we see a cinematic trailer? I say yes. I say yo. Let's. It's a, because also it's a thing of recency. It's coming out in less than a week from the Super Bowl. You know.
Yeah.
I think. And maybe you got Valentine's Day. Maybe your lady buys you, boom, Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they're trying to do that. Probably.
I'm gonna be alone again this year.
My boss is like, hey, you have any plans for Valentine's Day? I'm like, bro, really? Really? Of course I'm free.
Let me live my life.
Of course I'm free.
I don't think you see Horizon at. I mean, you don't see a Horizon trailer at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You want to know why?
What?
This is my PR brain talking.
Okay. What's
If it was gonna be at the Super Bowl, that trailer we already would have saw would have been a sneak peek to the Super Bowl trailer for Horizon Forbidden West. Instead, you'll probably see like a PlayStation commercial. I think that's not out of the realm of possibility. Kevin is stunned.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just thinking like, yo, drop the launch trailer out at the Super Bowl, bro.
Sure.
Let's fucking go.
Sure.
Like, fuck it. Let's
The Super Bow's
go.
really expensive, so it's like,
Yeah.
do you want to do it on one game that you already know is going to sell, or you want to get the hype of the whole brand as a whole?
Yeah.
I'm prepared to win this one.
I do think it's more. Damn it. No. Okay. Like I do think it's more likely that like they have a brand's PlayStation ad, right? Like that definitely checks out. Maybe like a cool like in real life one or whatever like that they like to do. I'm gonna say yes. I don't know. I just really want to see the. Oh, what is that? You know. What was that trailer? Like I think they have a really good potential of doing that, but we'll see. This one's a little crazy. Number 8. We got 2 more to think of. Joe, if you got 2 more, spin them out there. You know what I'm saying? But number 8, who's dying, Erend or Varl? I don't think one that's making it. I don't think one.
You don't think you think one of them's dying?
I don't think one of them is gonna survive the Forbidden West. You know what I'm saying? Not that like you need a death. I'm not saying that like I want it, but I think that. I don't know. I just have a feeling that I don't think one of them's gonna survive. Is it my boy Varl or is it the homie Erend?
None of them.
Because I do think it's one of these 2 gentlemen.
I don't think
You think they're
either
gonna
of them
make
die. I don't want. I think they're gonna make it. This has to be. I think. I mean, this could be Age of Empires. Jesus, Empire Strikes Back moment, like sequel. But I think you saved the catastrophic loss to the third act. I don't think you kill one of them in the second. I don't think Lost needs to be Aloy's arc because then it's constant.
Yeah. I get that.
So you think one of them's dying? I think none of them.
I don't think so, but now I kind of want to pick one just for fun.
Okay. For the sake of being different.
I can't. I do think that Erend would survive over Varl. I don't know, but I would hate to see my homie Varl go. You know.
Yeah.
Would hate to see it. I'm gonna say Varl.
I mean, because like Varro's been in like danger before. I think like his mother didn't want him to go out or do anything crazy.
Yeah.
And so like to see him not come back would be
that'd be devastating.
So, but equally so for Erend because Erend genuinely like loves Aloy, you know. So, yeah.
Last 2. You know what, Joe? I've been observing. Right.
You've been observing.
You've said no to all of these, right?
Yeah.
So now I want to pick your brain, right?
Okay.
What do you think will happen in Horizon Forbidden West, right? Like what is it something about a location? Is it something about new stuff that we learned from like Hades, like what do you think will happen that could be a prediction that we can?
You're right. I have said no to a lot of stuff.
And no, like it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
What
no,
do I
there's definitely
think?
nothing wrong with that.
Like, why do I think the Red Blight is happening? Perhaps.
Well, I mean, just like, okay, if you want that, yeah, sure. But like, just anything that like you think would happen would be a prediction. You know what I'm saying?
Angela Bassett's character.
Okay.
She is a little bit ruthless.
Okay.
I want to know what her angle is. Is her angle that she wants to create this massive empire to unite all tribes under her rule, and that Silence is using that ambition to unlock more secrets kept from Hades and the overarching program? It's probably what I'm viewing it as.
Okay. So, are you aligning that Angela Bassett's angle
My wife,
overall? Well, definitely. Her angle is more. Are you saying like less? Like it's at its core, it's less villainous than what it might seem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, she's definitely villainous. Like, she's ruthless. She's a moiterer. She wants to rule, and she again unite the tribes, but under her rule.
Right.
Yeah. And I think Silence is more, again, using her for an objective of his. And I think the chick that plays Trinity, she's also probably a villain, akin to. I'm using Halo language, and I know this is a PlayStation thing, but Halo Infinite has two enemies. One that is the one that's right in front of you, and the other is more in the background, scheming and toying away at something else, even more villainous. And that's what I think her angle is. Made a lot of sense here today. Now, I have no insider information, by the way, of the story. I want to go completely blind. So if you're like, Joe, you sound like... Listen.
Because I want to try and tie that into a prediction. Okay, so...
I mean, yeah.
No. What's up, Quad?
No, I was just going to say, you could say what you think's happening.
With Angela Bassett's character specifically?
Yeah.
I think it'll be really interesting if like her reasoning is something of like a Paul Revere type of dynamic, right? Where like she's doing very extreme rational things because she knows of something that is coming, right?
Yeah.
That like is much more pertinent than like the Red Blight, right? So like I feel like there's an avenue where like at the end of the day we'll look at Angela Bassett's like her actions in the game and like it's definitely bad, she's definitely a villain, right? But it was for a reason that isn't like the worst thing in the world.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm at, right? But yeah, like I think there's a shot that might be something that's happening, right? Where like it's just something that like maybe could be loose and paper thin and like could be explained in the conversation and like people might get mad at that, but I think there's something more to Angela Bassett's character and like why she's doing these horrible things and why she's working with Silence, because they both know of something that is incoming, you know, that like like certain things have to be done or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think she's a really smart character that Silence thinks is a big dumb idiot. She finds out midway through, and kind of Silence quickly becomes in over his head.
All right, so yeah, I'm like trying to format it into a prediction. Okay, so
that's just what I think. I know you can move along if you think I'm.
No, I don't. Okay, so Angela Basset character angle. So, do you think that there isn't like? Do you disagree with my notion that like there could be something like deeper that, in the end, like we might view Angela Bassett's like.
Yeah, no, I don't think the
method-
ends justify the means.
Okay, that's a way to put it. Okay. Ends don't justify the means in the game. Okay, bet. And then I'm gonna say I think it might.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I think some means are justified. That's all I'll say. Are justified. Think some means are justified. Ends don't justify the means. Okay, perfect. All right. Number 10, the last one.
Oh boy.
We got one more.
Okay.
I would like to think of something that involves the player base that plays this game, right? Like, I'm trying to think of something that I like have an idea of like what does the overall like player base that plays Horizon Forbidden West think that is more of an improvement? Is it the storytelling or the gameplay? Right? Like what gets talked about more? I think that maybe could be something there, but I don't love that because that's very subjective.
Yeah. And it's more like based off of like hearsay, you know what I mean? It's like, well, I heard this and I heard that. Here's you want to make the final one?
Hell yeah.
What will people like more, the first one or the second one? Will this be a Last Jedi where it reviews critically well, but the fans don't like it? Or is this the one that's going to be beloved by all?
What do you think?
I think this game's going to be beloved by all.
Yeah. Okay. So Horizon Forbidden West is seen as an overall improvement and looked at way better than the first game.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think of because I don't think there could be a shot that Horizon Forbidden West turns out like as divisive as Last of Us Part 2, right?
Right.
I just don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? But well, fans like I do see an outcome where people love the very like kind of very close and small world and personal feel that I think Horizon Zero Dawn has in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a big open world, right? Obviously, right? And there's a lot going on in Zero Dawn, but like I feel like there's a very specific like vibe to the first game that is you discovering yourself, discovering this world, and like I think that I could see someone like enjoying that more than the sprawling action-packed adventure that we're gonna go on with Forbidden West. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I do agree with you.
Yeah. We can have a bet where we agree.
You know what? I agree.
There you go.
I also agree.
I like to see where this all shakes up.
Indeed. Special bonus points. I can't wait till Arizona gets name dropped. I would love if Arizona is like a really bad part of the Forbidden West. Like, yo, it's really
the worst
hot.
Part. Yeah.
There's scorpions. Like, it's really bad over there. Like, yo, do not go there. You know,
dude, I'm not messing with no scorpion.
We'll see. But Joe, this has been the last Road to Forbidden West episode before the game launches. I'm gonna give you the floor. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 6, right? We're gonna have a few more after the games come out. Spoiler alert, next week we're talking about our first impressions of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where are you at? Yeah.
I'm so ready.
Give me like your last statements before the game comes out, and then of course plug all your good stuff, and we'll head out on this podcast.
Unfortunately I haven't been able to give me a copy of the game because Sony freaking hates me so much.
Hate to see it.
That's whatever. It's what happens. So, to me, what I've been hearing is that this is fantastic. That this game is top notch. Is all I'll say. Probably the reason why I own a PS5. So
Ooh,
I'm really excited to see what my buddies have been seeing and been telling me about this game. I'm so in, and it's a special moment because the trophy room was birthed out of the death of one podcast and the love of this game. Like this, Horizon Zero Dawn is the reason why the trophy room exists. Without it, it does not. So I owe a special thanks to all the people at Gorilla, past and present and future, because without you, I wouldn't be here today. Genuinely. So thank you all so much for what you do. And for everybody tuning in, again, you can head on over to the Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast over on Apple Podcasts. You can rate the show 5 stars. And when you do, take a picture, share it on over to me at Mr. Badbit, at PS Trophy Room on Twitter. And you get entered to win a copy of Horizon Forbidden West. And that the winner will get announced on Tuesday. So be prepared, get excited. It's coming. It's here. I can't wait. Thank you again, Kev, for having me, man. Thank you. I've been loving this.
Absolutely. Where my last thought. Okay, so I'm expecting this game to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right. I have high bars for PlayStation first party studios. I think they have proven that bar time and time again, and it's a bit of a pattern that at this point is pretty much a sure bet, right? I'm very excited for this game. I have never seen a sequel for a game that has their first game in the franchise tease this second game so hard as this franchise. I've never seen that before, and the fact that they have that much foresight, there's no way that this story isn't well thought out, isn't well crafted, and isn't incredible, right? That's where I'm at from a bar perspective. There's a lot of let's just wait and see. Let's. I can tell you right now, this is gonna be spectacular. One little thing that I will say, right, that is really not the biggest deal. Really not.
Tell me. Well, my dog's barking in the back. Tell me.
Yeah, really not a huge deal, right? But I do want to see, because there's been a lot of talk, specifically with this being the first game that was initially announced as a PlayStation 5 only game, getting info about it that it is a cross-generation PS4, PS5 game, right? Eventually they said that, right? So I really want to see and put to the test, right? Because I think this will be the game that is specifically going to be the ultimate parameter of can Sony first party make a PlayStation 5 game that is still playable on PlayStation 4, truly feel and push the limits, and ultimately still make it feel and with the work put in that makes it a native PlayStation 5
Real
game.
talk? Yes.
What's up? Yeah, I believe that they will prove that, and the PS5 game won't feel like a PlayStation 4 game. You know, I'm just very curious to see how that all pans out, what those differences are. I do care about things like how a game runs performance wise and all that, visuals and everything. So I love Digital Foundry, right? I watch those videos, love it. I just love how developers tune the game for its needs and all that. I'm very curious to see those videos in this game, but I can't wait. Cannot wait. Yeah. We are so close, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 7 will be first impressions of Horizon Forbidden West. This has been episode 6 of Road to Forbidden West, the weekly podcast dedicated to any and all things Horizon Forbidden West. Catch the show here on YouTube.com/PlayStation Source. Links below to our podcast services, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, etc. via the anchor link down below in the description. Like the video, rate the podcast. It helps us continue by more viewers so we can grow the PSS family. Down below as well, let us know what you like or dislike about the show, and connect with us further on Twitter and Discord in the description. Also, check out PS Trophy Room Mr. Bad Bits. Links down below as well. Feeling generous? Hit that join button. $5 King tier members, Caleb Kaiser, SideQuest Sean, the Arachnite, and the homie Owen, and of course the $1 Prince tier member, just like the homie, Tapiwa Musa. And you know what? This will go live on Sunday, okay?
Yeah.
If Tuesday goes by and
Yeah.
I don't stream Frozen Wilds, y'all can clown me. All right? Y'all can throw not the worst insults in the world on Twitter, but PG insults, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's keep it clean. But y'all can call me, I don't know, a rotten platano. I don't know, something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what you will. But Tuesday, Wednesday. Cause then on Thursday we streaming that for Forbidden West, baby. Yes, sir.
That's right. That's
Yes,
right.
Sir. After I watch Uncharted. Mr. Joe.
Yes.
It's been a great lead up to Horizon for Forbidden West, man. Can't wait.
I know.
Can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here.
Oh, wait. What's the last thing we're supposed to say?
Thank you for watching, and as always, greatness awaits. Yeah.
Greatness awaits.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay,
Okay.
let's set up our mat and play. Hold up.
Okay.
Thank God for watching, and as always,
Greatness awaits.
You love to see it. You love to see it.